Hey guys, what's up? It's the instant classic Tyler Krochek here. So, I want to be real with all of you as far as what happened with me being Scooter on the Hagee Ranch show. As you guys heard his side of his story at the end of his show. This is my side of the story. What happened. I don't care if you believe him or you believe me, but I'm going to be honest and truthful with you. Yeah, I reached out to Hagee Ranch because I had watched some stuff, old stuff, that he did with Edward Hubbard, and I thought it was hilarious. So I wanted to jump on and do something with the show. I contacted Hagee because something happened with his Twitter, and he had basically started completely over. So I hurried up, I tweeted to him saying, "Hey, follow me," so I could direct message him. He then followed me, we started talking, and I said, I know you don't do fake videos or fake pranks or anything, but how about you and I, we have beef with each other, or I could do prank calls, something. And he's like, yeah, he was cool, he wanted to do prank calls, or I forget how it went down, but anyways, it went down to let's do prank calls. I was like, okay. Well, that was back when it was the right after their last thing they did with Three Sheets Live. So that ended. I'm thinking, well, fuck. What do Is he done? Is he gonna keep going? And I didn't hear anything from him until probably 10, 15 minutes before he went live with that first episode of the Hagee Ranch show. And I thought, okay, so if we're gonna do this, if I'm gonna come on and do prank calls, I'd like to do Scooter or the Old Man or one of my characters that I'm familiar with that I know I can do. And he messaged me saying, I want you to play my lawyer. And I was like, oh, damn. I'll admit, folks, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't have any practice. I don't know any terms. I don't even think my voice would sound good. Anyways, we do the call. I get off the phone with him, and I thought, fuck, I screwed this up. And I think I even messaged him saying I think it was terrible, it went bad. He said, no, it was great, you did just fine. And he wanted to do another one, but asked me if I could do a gay voice, because he wanted to call it Gay Bar. And I said, no, I want to do Scooter. Now, the name Scooter, I came up with on just the fly. LC Records just came up with it off the top of my head that day. But I had the southern voice, and I had kind of like the Hank Hill style. Old timer, kind of basically like a shut-in type deal. Guy doesn't know anything that's correct. But he's like, all right. So we worked it out, did the college. You guys liked it. The first time we did the Scooter, that first episode, I didn't ask for a shout out. I said it'd be cool, but I'm not asking for it. I'm not looking for it. I'm just glad to be a part of the show. I sent him one of my videos just to get his feedback on it, see if he liked it, because I thought it was great. But I don't have a big following. No one watches my stuff. So I sent it to him just for him to watch and see if he liked it, because I like hearing feedback from people. I didn't hear anything back from Hagee then. After the show, he said I did great. He said he was going to let T and Tyndall know, the whole situation about me being Scooter. So the next week rolls, and it wants me to do Scooter again. And I believe that was the week he got really hammered, and we were talking. I did mention, I'd like shout out, or you're gonna, shout me out or whatever. You don't have to, but I'd like you to. And he messaged me saying, like, no doubt, man. Next week we're gonna blow your channel up. You're gonna be huge because you got talent. Okay. Here's the thing about Hagee Ranch. He always, gave me respect when it came to that. Wasn't an asshole, he wasn't mean. The only time I'd say he was close to being an asshole is if I messaged him to kind of go over ideas during his work week. He'd message me where I would, dude, I'm working, can't. So that's why I never talked to him until he messaged me. I was like, alright, so I was kind of pumped, and so we did the show, and I'll tell you right now, folks, I had no clue I was going to be on pretty much that whole episode. It's the one that's titled Live Scooter Calls. But you guys loved it. I apologize if I took it too far with the things I may have said. It's honestly, it was just off the top of my head. We didn't plan any of it. When we talked about the calls, we never planned any of them. We just kind of was, I think I was the one who said, and he agreed with me, just, let's just fucking wing it. And so that's what we did. The next week rolls. And I had talked to him, I want to do the old man voice. And he's okay, man. Because here's the thing with the old man, I've been doing that one a long time. And the reason why I liked it is I can take it anywhere. I can get confused. I can, well, let me see here. My social security. Who is this? And if it's a man, you go, hello, darling. Listen, ma'am. And if it's a woman, then listen, sir. You don't need to cuss at me. My grandson Thomas is in the shed. He's smoking a cigarette. See, I can go anywhere with it. That's why I wanted to kind of show you guys that character. And Hagee gave me the chance. But he didn't want to call me as the old man because he said that people would find that offensive and call the cops on him for that, for prank calling an old man. So I would have to call him. Now, granted, you guys caught on and thought that was Scooter, but it's also, I put, on them too for not kind of following along with it. Hagee did for a minute, but Tyndall didn't. And so it didn't go anywhere. And I was disappointed because I love that character. I love that character more than Scooter because I think it's funnier. And I didn't get to showcase it to you guys. So, in the calls, and here's one of the things that rubbed me the wrong way. But I didn't take it out on Hagee. I didn't say nothing to him. I kept it to myself. I had posted on Twitter that same day before we went live. I posted a picture of my dad and my grandfather, and I said, I wish that they were still here so that my kids could see them. Because they passed away. My dad was in the Army. He was part of the Air Force, served his country. He didn't die overseas or nothing, but he was murdered here. And I honestly figured Hagee had to have seen that, considering, we follow each other. And that call that day, he brings up saying, well, didn't your fucking dad buy you that store? And this and that. And it's like, dude, Scooter never once mentioned his dad. Never would I. Now, I get it. If if he didn't really know, then okay, I'll let that go. But if you knew and you were just kind of take a little jab at me, then that bothers me, okay? So what he's talking about when I unfollowed him twice, okay? First time I unfollowed Hagee, it was that episode when I did the old man voice, and it was a fail. And I unfollowed everybody. I actually deleted my Twitter that night. And I woke up the next morning, and I was like, because I was going to just, leave it. Because I never did Twitter. My whole time I did YouTube, never did it. But I decided to come back. And so I re-added Twitter, and I didn't really mess around with it. I followed a few people because they're people who have followed me since, I've been doing this a while. And I didn't pay any attention to other people to follow and stuff. And there's still some people I still haven't refollowed. But Hagee messaged me saying, what's up? Why'd you unfollow me? And so I was going through some personal stuff. I said, I wasn't happy that my videos don't get the views or subscribers, and sometimes I get pissed about it, and that I kind of want to quit YouTube. Because, I'm putting out what I find good material, and I can't get the eyes on it. And he's like, no, man, I've been there. I understand that. You got talent. He was good. He was good to me. All right, let's put it that way. He was really nice to me. And I think we did an episode then of it. I'm not sure. We might have. I'm pretty sure we did one. Yeah, because we did another one of Scooter stuff. And, God, I can't remember the exact thing. I don't want to lie to you guys or give you guys, misleading information. when the contact stopped, okay, is when Tyndall did his Tyndall show live. That's when it stopped with me and Hagee talking, because I got a shit ton of, I got 4 accounts on Twitter. And here's the thing, I never get messages on Twitter unless it's like Hagee or a few other people that I'm good, cool with. But I got 4 random people message me saying, fuck you, you're fired, Scooter's a piece of, we know you're Scooter, you're a fucking piece of shit, your wife's this and that. I'm not gonna say what they said about my wife, because it's just not gonna go there. But they made fun of me, they made fun of my wife, they called me out on Scooter. I was 100% certain it had to have been Hagee, because no one else knew that I was Scooter. The only people that knew were very good friends of mine. My best friend, Dustin, who, if you've watched my channel, you've seen him in videos. He knew. And he don't do YouTube unless it's through my channel, so I knew it wasn't him. Plus, he never gets on Twitter. He made a Twitter back in 2013 or 11, whatever. Never gone on since. Redneck Superman. He knew I was Scooter. Just no way he would do that to me. Dude's awesome. I trust him. So that left Hagee. And I'm like, well, maybe Hagee did it, because here's the reason why I thought it had to have been Hagee, because the 4 accounts had no followers and no one was following them. And my account at the time was set up to where I could receive messages even if you weren't following me. So I assumed it had to have been him, because I didn't think there was anyone else I would know. So I didn't bother to message Hagee, didn't bother to message anybody. I did, the only 2 people I went over this with was Green Dream and T from Channel 1. And both of them said they didn't think it was Hagee. I'm not going to get into what they thought or what they said, because that's their own business. And I just, I just left it alone. And I did for a few weeks, but I kept getting it here and there, here and there. And it's like, dude, I'm not even making YouTube videos of my own right now. And I'm not on the Hagee Ranch show. I'm not even responding to them. I'm not messaging Hagee asking, hey, what the fuck's going on here? I'm leaving everybody alone. And it's still continuing. So, yeah. Technically yesterday, yeah, I jumped on the live stream on his show, and I said, hey, you want to see Scooter? Come here and watch it. Here's the thing, I never do screenshots. I fucking hate that. I would hate it if people did it to me. It's just, I fucking think it's stupid. But people were saying, like, oh, that's fake. You're not really Scooter. And so I was like, it was pissed me off, like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I fucking made Scooter. I'm Scooter. I created the fucking character. So I was like, fuck this, dude. I didn't want to do it, but I did it. I had screenshots, and I put it out there. Even though, yeah, I'll admit, I don't like screenshots, but fuck, if I have to, I'll take some and keep some. Because you never know. People lie, people fuck you over. So I put it out there. And Hagee, found out, and he tried to say that I spent all my time trying to get shoutouts and all that, and that wasn't the case. Was I pissed that he didn't give me a shoutout? Yeah. Especially when he said to me, dude, we're gonna blow your channel up and make it huge and stuff, because you deserve so much more. And I'm thinking, oh, that's awesome, Glad you think that. But he didn't do it. It is what it is. People don't do what they say all the time, normally. This is just how the world works. So, left it at that. I never asked Hagee for anything else other than, yeah, you might, give me a shout out. And if he wants to say that I was begging for it or I kept asking for it, the 3rd week, I did ask, I think like twice or 3 times, 2 or 3 times, because you had told me 2 weeks, or the 2nd week, we're going to blow it up. So that 3rd week was the week that we're supposed to blow it up, and you didn't say nothing. So that's how it went down. So that's why I'm not on the show, because I thought he fired me, and he did it on these fake accounts because he didn't want me to screenshot it saying, or having it be Hagee Ranch talking shit about me and my family and saying, you're done, you're off the show. And that's why. I've had people tell me they thought it was Tyndall. I don't know. Don't know the kid. Me and him never talked. Literally never talked unless I was in Scooter. I don't even know his phone number because he private called every time he called me. I have Hagee's number. I don't call it. I don't bother it. I don't leak it. It's not my business to. T from Channel 1, I highly doubt he would. He just don't seem like the type. I mean, I don't know. I don't know any of these people, so I can't say for sure who's lying, who's telling the truth. But that's my side of the story. If you don't believe it, that's you. If you believe it, I appreciate it. No hate to anybody. I'm not trying to start no fights with anybody. I messaged Hagee after his live stream and I said, nah, dude, that's not how it went down. And we talked and I explained to him the situation. He said it wasn't him. I said, why didn't you come to him and say it? Or let him know if people were attacking me. And I told him I just want to leave him alone. You know, he wasn't a fucking asshole to me. I mean, he thought it was funny when I said, you know, people were threatening my family. Maybe he was just laughing in general, the fact that I thought it was him. But, you know, we left it at that. But if you guys want to hear Scooter, I'll break it out. You guys gotta let me know. If you want Scooter back on the Hagee Ranch show, that's up to him, man. That's not my call. He wants Scooter on the show. Me and him can come to terms and work it out. I'll be glad to go back on and entertain you guys. Simple as that. But anyways, that's the truth. Hope you enjoyed it.